Everybody, this is Adam Bomb with Adam Bomb Breaks, and it's time to do another review. This one's going to be a little shorter. Tops Luminaries, big time set. I just wanted to kind of go through the production, increase, decrease year to year, and also go through some sales to look at based on the price per box, whether this is a good buy for a personal. Which I'll, spoiler alert, not a great one. Great potential, but you could get a really bad card. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, here we go. Tops Luminaries. Here's a Yamamoto from this year, and so we'll go through the formats briefly, how much they produce, how rare are the cards, how much they produce. We'll just do an overall box count because you get one card per box. Hit odds, same as the auto odds because they're all autos. Cost per hit, which is kind of interesting, but also it's more of what each box has been going for since release. I'm recording this Saturday. It did release, I want to say Thursday or Wednesday, maybe even Friday. We'll compare it to past history or past years, the boxes and whatnot, as well as sales history, which is kind of important. If you're getting into a break or buying a personal of this, you just need to know what you're getting into, in my eyes. What are the formats? Just one box, one type of box, one card per pack. 6 boxes per case. You're getting one Zion Mag Pro encased auto or auto relic per box. Nothing new there. Here you have similar of your normal sets. You have Home Run Kings, Hit Kings, Masters of the Mound, wow, of the Ming. Misspelled that. Spark of Light. There's a Spark of Light Gunnar Henderson 101. Amazing looking card. Chunky patch. The silver auto on the black. There's a lot of parallels in this too. I mean, of course, this is the one-of-one parallel. There's relic leather relic autos, auto relics, which is this, patch relics, which I don't know the difference between the two, but they have two different things there. I guess one's going to be a bat relic and the other is going to be actually a patch. Ultimate books, ultra books, which are the one-of-one crazy books. I think they're up to 40 autos in those this year. Um, and there's more stuff too for each of those four. Those are the 4 major sets. Then there's award winner set, which is normal, guiding light, triple autos, facing off, and the greatest booklet, which I think is a 30 autograph booklet. So pretty dang cool. What a lot of people are really going for is the cut signatures, including bat knobs, dual cuts, cut relics. And then this year they added 2 new sets, Rule the Day and Rule the Night. Very similar more to like Hit Kings and Home Run Kings. There's parallels. They just don't have all of the other things with it. They don't have the Ultra books and the Ultimate books with them. And that's it. Now let's look at the odds. There's no reason to go into a bunch of that. It doesn't really matter. What you want is the hits. It's really even hard to tell what these are. If they didn't have the little sticker at top that says, hey, this is this, it would be very hard on some of these to tell which ones they are, unless you really know the set well. Here are all the odds. They did it in a different format. Kind of looks a little less produced compared to the others. Using those numbers, we back calculate because we know which ones are the one-of-ones and whatnot. And 13,000 boxes, which means there's 2,100 cases, almost 2,200 cases. What does that compare to years past? Because that's what really matters. About a 7% increase. You can see in 2020, 2019, I wanted to go farther back because they've been making this for a while, but 2019, it was hard to find. I could not find, let's say that. I could not find any published numbers for them. There's some websites that even put it on a spreadsheet for you, but I couldn't find any of that. You can see that there's been a steady increase. Of course, 2022, there was a big jump. COVID, that in the collection, the collectability of everything hobby-wise, you know, whether it's sports cards or something else, just shot through the roof. So this is where we sit. You're going to have a steady increase because that's just a good model because you're going to produce more so people buy more, so you hopefully grow the hobby. It's just not more the same people buying. Now let's look across other Topps releases. I do this. I'm thinking this is the last one. Actually, Bowman's Best is still coming, so this is everything that we reviewed. Some we didn't publish anything for, but most everything we did. You'll see everything, and Luminaries is where you expect. Right up there at the top, very, very short printed. They don't make a lot of this. It's really expensive. Transcendent's the only thing that would be probably less produced than this. And it's coming out later this month or maybe beginning of February. I might do a review on it just because I'm crazy. But Transcendent's an interesting product. Really, really expensive, way outside my price range. So is this. So, all right. Hit odds. Well, it's really auto odds. It's all the same. Auto odds, you're supposed to be right around 1 when you add up all the numbers. We were there. A little over this year, last year, a little behind. Here's the Paul Skeens out of 10. This is Masters of the Mound. You can see the little sticker there really helps because I don't see anywhere on the front of this card that says what this is. It says 209. I'm assuming that's the number of strikeouts he had this last year. But yeah, beautiful card though. I think it's on bid right now with several days remaining, over $900 at this point. Now, what you really want when you're pulling these, okay? Though that Paul Skeens will pay for it. Not a lot of other cards are going to, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But the one of ones, they're surely going to do it. So, total one of ones, we can see there has been an increase from 2003 up to 686. So about a 5% shot whenever you open a box that you're going to get a one of one. 5% means that it's not going to be every case because there's only 6 per case. You're going to need to open basically 20 boxes to get there. Do the math, around 4 to 5 cases per 1-1. That's pretty tough. It's been the same though. You look at the numbers, the only thing that's kind of different this year is that the cut odds are a little down, but that's minuscule when you look at the grand scheme of things. 74 of those. Do remember there was 13,000 cards produced. Now you kind of get where I'm going with this. This is what you want. It's tough to pull. Don't buy a case of this on your own unless you just like giving Topps $3,000. Because that's what you're going to pay now. Cost per hit. So Topps came out, I think it was $369. So that second line. I quickly saw $400, $500. I've even seen $600 now. You could get something cool like this to the right. That would basically pay for your box easily. Nolan Ryan, Ty Cobb, cut signature on one side. Amazing looking booklet, but those are pretty tough pulls, imagine. So this is what it boils down to, okay? You buy a box. What can you get? Well, you could get a Mark McGwire worth about $130. This is last year's stuff. There's not many sales for this year, so I just did last year's. It's going to be comparable. $131 to $10, you're going to be pretty happy you pulled it until you saw the comps. Or you pull a Ralphie Devers to $15, and your $500 investment went to $50, so you got a 10% return. Well, Vlad Guerrero Jr., yeah, sure, $71. These are all recent sales. But you could pull an Ohtani to 10, $800. You made, 60%. That's tough because that's a tough pull. Bryce Harper 1-1, 5% chance of pulling something like that. $600. So you're just barely breaking even if you're buying it at the expensive price. There's only 3 cards on this whole list that would pay for what it's currently going for. The Trout and the Henderson, if you would have bought it from Topps, would basically pay for it, but you also have to pay for shipping and tax, so you're going to be over $400. So no, you didn't. I wouldn't buy these personally. Not as a personal. If I could get in a break where I get a team, sure, but that's going to be expensive because you're going to be a case break, and there's a good chance you're going to be skunked because 30 teams, 6 boxes. Assuming you don't get a duplicate team, only 6 teams are going to hit. That means only 1/5, so 4/5 That would be 80% skunkage. Very tough one. I, I would like to see this more in a break with some other things, so at least I don't feel bad if I don't hit on this guy. So I kind of explained it. Again, it's an awesome set. Look at those cards. They're amazing looking. Increased production doesn't seem to matter as they increase the one of ones to keep up with it. The biggest issue is the price. It's just not worth it. Your price on your return on investment, this is a true gamble lottery ticket type of product. Initial pricing, like I said, was $370. Now it's over $500. I've seen $600 too when I was just looking. It's just craziness. And, you know, there's a lot of Paul Skeens chasing and the cut signatures chasing. Great. I just can't stomach it, nor can I stomach it for my customers. So, again, they're based on the online odds. Don't know how correct or incorrect those will be. Boxes are growing too expensive, growingly. I mean, who knows where they're going to stop. Huge potential, but a super low floor. $50 card. And I'm sure I could have found cheaper cards, but I didn't even try very hard. That's why I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. The 6.5 is plainly on what's inside, the beauty of the cards. It's simple, no mess, no base cards. You're getting autos and nice ones at that. It's just some of them aren't worth it. I'd have loved to see this in the 250 range because that's what seems more appropriate. But you know, this is a break-centric card, a box. I mean, it would be only for the top 0.1% to be buying a case of this just to rip on their own. So thank you guys for watching. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Like, subscribe, join us on Facebook, AdamBombBreaks.com as well. We post baseball breaks there. You should be able to see one of those pretty soon, and football breaks. We also do those on Whatnot. Check us out over there at Adam_bomb_breaks. That's the Whatnot channel. And all this information can be found in the description as well. But we do appreciate you watching. Again, like, push that subscribe, notification bell for when any new reviews or product openings happen. Thank you guys, as always. Be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.